Everybody, nice shout out for the topic suggestions. I got a good handful of you that were interested in different subjects. Got a couple of you that didn't follow directions about leaving your name. And so, anyway, if you want me to take you seriously, you got to respond back with a name. So, anyway, and I might not get everybody's names as far as their pronunciation correctly, but I'll do my best. Looks like we got Rich Velitas here. And hey, Rich. And he said that he's in his mid-60s. He's retired. He's studying the trumpet. And I guess he wants me to talk about what happens as you age. Trumpet playing with dentures. When you should not play or practice the trumpet. Talking about getting mental on the trumpet and how to teach yourself to play each day. Let's see what else does he have to say about that. Okay, so that's Rich. Moving down to Chris Hamilton. Hey, Chris. He's talking about comeback player. He can hardly produce a sound. Not sexy. No, I would say you're not going to get all the girls, Chris, if you ain't producing a sound. You know, girls like the sound. A nice, sexy trumpet sound. So, yeah, we might have to talk about that. Let's see what else. I wonder if this is the same person here. Oh, this guy is Thomas here. Hey, Thomas. I believe this is what Thomas had said. Thomas Barrar. So, the other guy, sorry, Chris. This was Chris Hamilton I was talking about. We had Rich Velitas, Chris Hamilton, and then now we're on to Thomas. Thomas said he recently got into a car accident, had to take a few weeks off, saying some injuries to his embouchure, yikes. And picked up a trumpet, doesn't sound very good, feels uncomfortable playing, can't get a clear sound. He says he'd like to see a video on what to do in an embouchure change and how to come back from a playing injury. Okay, so thanks, Thomas Barrar. And we move on here. Dion Johnson, talking about comeback players, doublers. I guess he plays trombone and some other stuff. Says he likes Vic Gillette. And so he practices in his car with some various techniques. So, okay, Dion, we'll talk a little bit about comeback playing. I already have a course on that. So if I have courses or other videos in relation to your questions, I'm just going to refer you to those other videos. Don't need to be redundant or invent the wheel if I've already done the work. Rob Chambers. Hey, Rob. Let's see what Rob has to say. How about something to do with trumpet selection for the kind of music played? Okay, so I'm guessing you're talking about, for example, playing a trumpet in a symphonic orchestra versus playing trumpet in the corner of some swanky hotel in a quintet jazz group or something like that. I guess that's what you're talking about. So yeah, we can talk about that. That was Rob Chambers. So okay, Tim Jacobs. Hey, Tim. Tim was interested in how to approach high playing while using less mouthpiece pressure. Ooh, Tim, you kind of just hit on a $64 million question that a lot of people are asking, and that kind of falls under the process that you really have to go through. There's no quick miracle pill on that one. We'll talk about that. Okay, that's Tim. Andy, and I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Is it Tisty? Andy, he said he's been having trouble with articulation technique, like where to articulate in his mouth, how much tongue to use. So Andy wants some information and a video on that. And let's see here. Trevor Huggins, if I got that name right. Hey, Trevor. Trevor is wanting me to talk about the MF protocol, Maynard Ferguson protocol. Okay, we might be able to do a little bit of that. Ed Carew, hope I'm getting it right, Ed. Talks about, you usually want to know about shallow mouthpieces. And let's see, I want to be able to use, you want to be able to use shallow mouthpieces, but he struggles with those. So we'll talk about the mouthpieces. Ed. Okay, moving on to Carlos Quintero. It says maybe share with us some of your drum corps experiences, and if I had any, and maybe a video on double buzz and how to avoid it. So we can definitely talk about that. Let's see, Alex. Hey, Alex McCormick. He said he would like for me to talk about if I've had any dental work or if another student's had a lot of dental work done and how to get back on track as soon as possible. So that's from Alex. Let's see, Jonah Biederman. Hey, Jonah, what's up? So he doesn't have any videos, but have you ever considered making any music theory composition videos? You'd like to see more of those on the channel here. Now here's a couple. I didn't pull up everybody that didn't leave a name. I just pulled up, I just didn't really have time, but there's somebody that says Potato Wool Point. Potato 2 point. Oh, Potato 2 point. Okay, I'm not going to mention what you're asking about because you need to get back to me with a name, the first and last name. There's somebody, it looks like this is probably from some school district, Indian Hawks. And anyway, I don't know if it's a male or a female, but they had your question too. But you got to get back to me with your first and last name if you want me to take it seriously. All right, so let's see here. I don't know if I got everybody down here, but so anyway, I'm going to give a nice shout out back to Rich, Chris, Thomas, Dion, Rob, Tim, Trevor, Ed, Carlos, Alex. Did I miss anybody? I probably left. There's always at least one person I left out. If I did, I gotta apologize for that. I'll try to make it up the next time. So it's Kurt Thompson here, and yeah, it looks like a good handful of you have some ideas. Now, we'll probably be getting to those after New Year's Day, so sometime in January. Look for me to start doing. I have a little over 100 videos sitting right now on my YouTube channel that are unedited. They're already done. They just don't have the spit shine and the editing done. And so I got to start rolling some of those out. Some of them have been languishing on my channel. You can't see them because they're marked as private. But they've been languishing there now for a couple of months. So I got to roll out some of those as well and get them going. But anyway, look for me to answer in a video format some of your topics, probably starting in January, as early as January of 2017. Otherwise, thanks guys for chiming in. Appreciate your input. And it's Kurt Thompson. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You'll be hearing from me soon. Bye-bye.